Well, hello there again. I'm back with another review. This time, the Elimination Chamber 2014. So there's not as much outrage this time, but I thought I would still do a review, and I think I might start doing these regularly now. I think I'll do it after every pay-per-view, or well, it won't really be pay-per-view now for you WWE Network peoples. It'll just be show. But speaking of the network, I actually just got onto it, and I am in Scotland. I'm actually on it, but I just can't watch anything. It just says media error, video not available. Because I went to WWE.com and something came up and it said try it for free, the free trial thing. And I clicked and I was like, okay, let's see what happens. And I got on it and I was like, oh, I'm on it. But then you try to watch a video and it just says that media error thing. And also WWE.com, it's like the network thing's like messed up or something, which was obviously going to happen because there's so many people trying to get on it. There's something now that they're trying to fix it or something. But anyways, we'll get on to the Elimination Chamber because there's a match that I loved, and if you haven't seen it, well, I'm going to get into it in a minute. But right, we'll just just start at the beginning. First off, we got the kickoff match: Goldust and Cody Rhodes versus Rybaxel, and they had Larry Hennig with them. Hennig, I think it's Hennig, but fucking JBL and that or insist on calling him Henning. I think it's Hennig. It was kind of cool to see him. I can't believe he's like 79 or something. There was like an exclusive interview with him on the thing. What do you call it? WWE.com. He said he was like 79 and he's really proud of Curtis Axel and he thinks he's going to be a world champion in a couple of years. And I was like, oh well, yeah, he is skilled. Curtis Axel's definitely got the skills. It's just creative. I just don't see that happening unless they would like split the titles. I don't see Curtis Axel as a main eventer, but it could happen. I just don't think it'll happen though. But Cody Rhodes defeated Goldust and Cody Rhodes defeated them. I was maybe expecting the Cody Rhodes not to lose, and then maybe they would split up leading to this match at WrestleMania. But I guess that's not happening. And I was kind of hoping Rybaxel would win because Rybaxel rules. But no, it didn't happen. But that's okay. It was a good match. It was decent. And then on to the actual pay-per-view itself. A surprisingly good match between Big E and Jack Swagger. I really enjoyed this match. It was a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting a good match from these two, but it was really, really good. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of cool spots, especially the Big E spear through the ropes, like Edge did to Mick Foley WrestleMania 22. It was like that. It was really cool, and the crowd loved it as well. It was that was probably the best spot of the match. But it was a good match, and Big E won, which was good. But it'd be good if I think every feud needs mic time, and not on the app. It needs to be on Raw. They need to back and forth with each other, so they can build it up, which I'll get to in a little bit in another match. The next one, the New Age Outlaws defeated the Usos. Apparently, this match there's going to be a rematch on Raw tonight, and the Usos could win. Because they want a championship match to change hands, but it could be Dean Ambrose. He could lose as well. But the New Age Outlaws defeated the Usos. That was a good match as well. I was expecting the Usos to win, but the New Age Outlaws sort of did the pulling the tights thing. And Jay, after the match, he was just smiling the whole time. I was like, what the fuck? Jimmy, he was sort of like looking angry. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? He was just sort of smiling, and then like at the end, he was sort of like pretending to be upset or whatever. It was so weird. Didn't get it, but it was a decent match as well. Kind of short. I'm on the Wikipedia thing, so I can see just so I can remember everything. And the next match was probably the worst match. Well, maybe behind the Divas. I don't know. The Divas match was okay, but Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, it's not even their fault because these guys are good. It's just the guys putting the match together. But the build up for this match was okay, but it should have been much, much more. I mean, these guys were teaming for quite some time, and they didn't really build it up that much. They didn't really have time to go on the mic and go at each other. I mean, like back in NXT, where years ago when it used to be that whole game show type thing, they used to feud with each other before they teamed up, and they'd be getting mic time like all the time. This should get more of that in the feuds. I just don't get that now. Now, at this point, I was getting tired, and I was gonna go down and get an energy drink right before this match started, and get some cereal bars. But then the epicest yeah, that's the word, epicest. The epicest match of the show, the best match of the show, the Wyatt family defeated the Shield. In my opinion, the greatest tag team match I have ever seen, and I've seen a fair few tag team matches in my time, but this match was just fantastic. I've never been so like glued to a match like I was with this. It was just so good. I just can't explain how awesome this match was. If I was watching this and it wasn't in the morning, in the middle of like in the middle of the night in the morning, I would have been like fucking roaring out of me and everything. I was going, yeah, it's certain spots. It was just amazing. It really was amazing. I don't want the Shield to break up. I think we need to see more of the Wyatt family versus the Shield matches, because that was just so good. Just amazing, so good. If you haven't seen this, you need to see it. You just need to see this match. It was the match of the night, definitely. Way better than the Chamber match. It was just so good. Oh god, my fucking screensaver. Really good. Some of the spots was just awesome. Like Seth Rollins getting choke slammed by Harper and Rowan through the announce table. That was awesome. Roman Reigns and his Superman punches. I fucking worry about Roman Reigns. I think he's gonna break his hand or his fist. You know, when he does the whole punch thing, he's gonna end up fucking breaking his hand or something doing that. Although it is cool, but you know, we seen Orton. He ended up messing his shoulders up doing the whole stomping the mat. Or well, it's not a mat. It's fucking wooden planks, so it's gonna hurt. But it was really cool, and Roman Reigns with his spear and everything. And Dean Ambrose, there was this really funny bit where he just hopped onto Bray Wyatt and was just going to town on him, punching him like crazy. It was really funny. But really good. If you haven't seen it, you just need to see that match. It was just good, so awesome. I was just glued the whole time. I've just never been interested in a match like I have that, and I don't think ever, to be honest. The match was just so good. Really good. Just amazing. You need to see it. If you haven't seen it, get your eyeballs over to some site, illegally of course, and get watching it, because it was really good. Or you can go and buy it if you want. You know, I would assume you would probably just go and legally watch it, but you know, whatever. And then next one, Cameron defeated AJ Lee. Via disqualification. This was it was a Divas match. It was okay. I mean, Cameron has definitely improved, but it was stupid because Tamina hit AJ with the kick, and then Cameron rolled her in, and the ref never did anything. But then Tamina pulled Cameron out and hit her, and then he decides to DQ. It didn't make sense. It was so stupid. And then the next match was pretty funny. Batista defeated Alberto Del Rio, which was so predictable. But when Del Rio came out and he had done his jogging suit thing, and then he had the neck brace thing in the crotch and that, and I was wondering, oh, what the hell's gonna happen here? And then he finally just sort of beat the crap out of Batista. And the crowd was loving Alberto Del Rio. They just hated Batista. The whole chants was coming out. That's when all the wild chants started happening, was with Batista, and a little bit in the chamber match at Orton and Cena. But it was mostly at Batista, and a Bootista chant actually broke out. And at the end, when they were all booing Batista when he won, he was just like, "Oh, deal with it." That's what he was saying. But. I think the Batista and Orton can't main event the actual main event. I know there's usually a few main events, but I don't think they can actually be the final match because the crowd, I don't think, just can't be into it unless they're gonna put Daniel Bryan, which it doesn't look like it now. Looks like he's gonna go with a match with Kane or something, but I think they need to have somebody else into that match and make it a triple threat or something, and not Cena. Well, he's looking like he's gonna face Bray Wyatt. But the next one is the Chamber match. It was okay. It was decent, but I've noticed the last few title chamber matches, the title hasn't changed hands, and it's the same again. Orton won. I was expecting maybe Sheamus to turn, and I was also well, apparently there was rumored that Christian was going to get taken out of it. So like when he was, they had like an interview with him earlier on in the show, and like he didn't have his elbow pads on, and I was like, oh, that could be a sign that he's gonna get taken out before the match. But then when he came out, he had his elbow pads on, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe not. And then the camera was like up close to him, and I was like, oh, maybe somebody's gonna attack him. But no, nothing happened. He was safe. He was in the match. But it was good. Sheamus and Cesaro are fucking stiff. Like seriously, the shots that they're doing it to each other was pretty crazy. Just wild. Like this Sheamus's slaps that he does. It's not like a slap, but it's sort of like it's like his fists got going like that on them, and I bet that really hurts. He's not like punching them, but it's sort of like I don't really know how to explain it. Like it's like is like hitting them, and I bet that really hurts. You can tell by the sound. But yeah, pretty wild. Like okay, I'll just go through the eliminations. Sheamus defeated. No, wait, what's this? Oh no, Sheamus was eliminated first by Christian, then Christian by Daniel Bryan, and then Cesaro by Cena in the STF. That was kind of stupid, I thought. Then Cena went out after Bray Wyatt and that came in. This was so stupid. The announcers were like, "Oh my God, how did Bray Wyatt get in?" Gee, I wonder. The doors just open. I wonder if they came in through the door. I wonder. But yeah, that's the stupidity of them. And then Orton eliminated Daniel Bryan after Kane. So Kane came down to like kiss Cena's ass, and then Daniel Bryan just like hit Kane, and then with a knee. I think he jumped off the top rope with a knee or something, and then later on, it was so obvious that Kane was going to come in and attack him, but he like kicked out, and I was like, oh God, maybe he's going to come back and win it. But then no, Kane like gave him an uppercut, and then RKO, boom, over. Orton wins. But I don't think there's any outrage. I haven't really seen anything yet. I don't think people are too upset. At least I haven't seen anything. I haven't checked really the site that I check, Gerwick.net, which last time when I did the Royal Rumble one, I got mentioned on their site. Maybe I will again. I don't know. But if not, then I do recommend you check out that site, because I think it's the best wrestling site. And I'm not just pandering to them, but I haven't came across a wrestling site that's like well laid out and you can get your news easy. I find some of the sites just to be sort of cluttered, but this one's just really easy. I just find it easy to access all the different well, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, links or whatever, links to like different stories and whatnot. But yeah, you should go and check it out, because I check it every day, and it's a good site for good news. But that's it. I haven't really rambled on too long. 40 minutes, it's not bad. And also, as you can see, the best in the world, he's there, CM Punk, my calendar. Some people were maybe expecting him to return, but no. There's a thing going that, like a rumour maybe, that Vince McMahon will eventually pull Punk to come back or something, which should be good. But whatever happens, sure it'll be interesting. But Raw tonight should be a good one. Hogan's back, which the way they announced that was kind of stupid. They did it after TMZ announced it, then WWE just came out with it or something. He's coming back. Taker's supposed to be there, Lesnar, title's supposed to change hands. There's the whole network thing. I'm sure Cole will be telling us how to download it and install it and lick it and sniff it and taste it and wear it and whatever else we can do with it. And there's a title supposed to change, which I'm guessing US title or tag titles. But I think it should be a good Raw, I would say. Should be decent. And we'll see what gets set up for WrestleMania, even though it's a while away now, but still, they might set something up. But I also discovered before I record this, like the last time I had to sync up my two files because I couldn't figure out how to separately, you know, like get this mic instead of the webcam mic, because the webcam mic's really shitty. But I figured it out this time. I just to go into options and change some stuffs. But it's all good now. So that's it for another review. Well, the Mama Goat, you loved it last time. But you love anything wrestling related of mine, and I love your comments. They're awesome. I really do. They're cool. You're my #1 subscriber. There's no one even close to #2. But that's it anyways. So thanks for watching this. I'll probably do WrestleMania as well because it's the big one. I'm sure there'll be some good stuff there, like hopefully Daniel Bryan winning. If not, the Raw will be crazy next time on the next night. They'll be crazy anyway, but if he loses, they'll be going absolutely wild the whole night. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, punch that like button, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Best in the world.